right, hello, viewers around the world. We are coming to you live from Quebec City. We have myself, Caleb Kruger, and
Jordan Fries. Good to be here, Caleb. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thanks. We're excited to commentate and paint the picture for you guys at home about this exciting matchup between the Canadian Masters and the Australian Masters.
Yeah, we got two heavy hitters here today. They've been playing against each other in the elites, and now they're here at the Masters level, and I'm excited for a good game here, Caleb.
Yeah, we have a lot of experience. I think both teams combined, I think we'd be topping 100 years of experience in that pool right now.
Oh, absolutely. I think we've got a couple gold medals between the guys in the elite level and the Masters combined, so it's going to be a lot of talent and skills thrown around in the pool today.
Yeah, absolutely. Jordan and I are both Canadian. We know a lot about the Canadian teams. We played a few games in Australia, so we know a little bit about the Australian team, but looks like the referees are getting ready, arms in the air. We're about to start this matchup.
Here we go.
All right, both teams are off for the face-off.
Looks like the Canadians take a strong swim finish, and they're going right up the middle, Caleb. That's an impressive, strong move to set the tone for the game, eh?
Yeah, I think the Canadians know this as the pizza play. Just drive it up in the other opposition zone to start it off with, and then we should watch them get in the sink and start moving the puck around on the wall now.
Well, Martin with a big curl off the Australian, but the Australians have a strong defense, pushing that puck right back to the wall.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how these guys are going to play their game. As far as I know, the Australians like to keep it open. Obviously, in their defensive zone, they're going to keep it on the wall, and the Canadians like to follow the wall and then at the goal move it to the center.
Yeah, we'll see what they're doing here. They're kind of playing around in the corner, and here's the first call of the game. Looks like the refs have called a advantage for Australia going to the wall side of the pool there. Looks like a stick infringement potentially.
All right, refs have the puck set. So right now they're playing in a 3+ meter pool, so it's about 10 feet deep. So this is deeper than most tournaments, and it really comes down to fitness with these teams in this type of tournament.
Yeah, you can really appreciate the more open style hockey when you got this depth here. It leaves a few more guys on the surface and less on the bottom, so you can move that puck around and make some really nice passes and moves.
Yeah, this is where you can see the big individual plays, and just the pool opens up more. All right, advantage for the Canadians. The Australians are being pushed back.
Here we go. We got Martin Tanguy taking the puck. Nice little flick up to the forwards. And a little melee here on the wall. Oh, Australia's first swing of the game. Big flick over.
There we go. Australians switch the side of the pool. This is what they're known for.
Solid drive. Looks like number 8, Gareth Mann there, taking the puck up for Australia.
All right, we got another call. Stick infringement against Canada. Australia will have the advantage.
Gonna have another chance here, starting to make their way into Canada's zone. We'll see if they take the puck off the advantage here and go into the center right away, or if they play a safer move and drive that puck up the wall. Here with Reese taking the puck on the advantage.
There you go, flick up the middle, little scrum. Puck staying in the middle. Good defense by the Canadian Masters. They're able to clear it, bring it to the safe wall, and then you should watch them fight through the channel up the wall now.
Yeah, great defense there by the Australian. Nice knockdown with flick through the Canadians. The trick is keeping that puck down enough, but moving around your teammates so that you can beat one guy when you have 3 around him. Oh,
here we go. We got a big swim.
Aussies using that swing play to their advantage. Really good push here to the net. See if they're able to finish it, or if Canada's got a strong enough defense to hold this out.
Oh, nice.
John Harland losing his body weight position there on the puck, but luckily, and they do have it out at the wall there. Sebastien Falardeau, vice captain, showing his strength there.
Andrew Dunlop for the Australians there, playing defense. The Canadians are now breaking it up the wall.
Oh, and a good.
There we go. There we go. Canadians have a run, and then Australian defenders able to stop that sprint.
Good defense by the Australian there, number 4, Jose.
You often see big breaks out of the defensive zone when they're able to get fresh subs in, and those fresh legs are able to go for a swim.
Yeah, Australian really has the advantage with that right now. They can bring in the new blood and maybe get a drive here.
Pretty evenly matched so far. We've had play in both sides of the zone. Australia maybe with some closer chances, but pretty evenly matched to start it off with.
A little fin stop there, and it looks like the refs noticed that as well.
Should be Canadians' advantage.
I believe that signal was a stick infringement, however, it might have been an illegal knockdown, potentially.
Yes.
All right. Nonetheless, it's Canada's advantage.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do something with it here.
And there's the buzzer.
Interesting. They go to the wall.
Unfortunately, all the guys went up after that play. They should have stayed down. They might have actually had a chance to break it out of the corner there.
Interesting move with the Canadians, though, to keep it on the wall. Generally, in your offensive zone, you want to bring it into the middle, open up that goal.
Take it right to the net. Maybe that was their approach, is do something a little different. Don't go straight to the net. And it might be.
Oh, here we go. We could have a possible score.
Center. Oh, but the Aussies, another strong defense. That's one thing I commend the Aussies for, is no matter where the puck is in the play.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Big turnaround. Nice swim by the Australian Masters there. Oh, and it looks to be a goal for the Australian Masters. And
looks like a goal.
That's confirmed.
Number 3.
Goal for Australia. Hamish with the goal for the Australian Masters.
Good goal, Hammond.
Wow, brought it all the way from their defensive zone. Nice breakaway there. This looks like a collapse-in assignment for the Canadian Masters. A little bit of a miscommunication.
Yeah, as I was about to say there, Caleb, is no matter where the puck is, Australia seems to always have a solid defense. They're able to turn it around there, as proven with that.
Always a threat anywhere in the pool there with that open style play.
Yeah, you always have to have one strong defense back, hanging back just for safety. And it seems like Canada just had too many committed there, potentially a bad sub.
All right, the Canadians win the face-off, bring it to the left wall.
Looks like Canada's doing a swing play themselves, potentially. No, going back up that wall.
There we go, a little scrum on the wall. Canadians like to take it off the wall, open it up for a pass option, then either keep it in that same zone or bring it back to the wall. Canadian advantage here, wasn't able to see the call.
8 minutes left in the first half, 1-0 Australia against Canada, and Canada has the puck. Here we go. Nice little flick over to the wall to start. Got a scrum of the Aussies and Canadians, and the Canadian caught that curl from the Australian there.
There you go, pick the curl.
Look at the pressure from Canada.
There we go. They're going to try swing in front of the goal. Dangerous, but also can be effective.
Looks like
we have a call. Stick infringement. Canadians advantage. Wow, they could do something with this. This is great position for the Canadians. The center of the pool it should be.
It'd be interesting if they decide to call a timeout here, take advantage of this, or they might just use their momentum to go straight into the net, Caleb. See what they do.
I think they're going to use their momentum and just try and put one in to make the equalizer.
You can see Martin there in the center above the puck, trying to make the play call from the center, looking at his teammates, telling them where they need to be.
All right, here they go.
Big drive in from the Canadians, big flick.
You can see that we had 11 bodies on the bottom there. Oh my gosh, the Australians in another breakaway.
Big cut from the Aussies here.
Dangerous anywhere in the pool. Wow.
Trying to keep up with the camera here, and the Canadians successfully defend.
Wow.
Good work.
As we were saying earlier, the Australians are dangerous anywhere in the pool. It does not matter.
Absolutely, Caleb. And look at that, they're still on the puck. Canada's doing their best to defend. Looks like they're trying to get their stick on that, but Aussies keeping control here. Those left-handed players are
There we go.
danger.
Flick, defended. Oh,
Good defense. Good defense.
wow.
But looks like the Australians have it. Is that a goal?
Another goal. Wow.
Refs are signaling that is a goal for Australia.
So that was 2 goals for Australia coming from their defensive zone on a breakaway.
You know, I think this seems familiar, Caleb, for us on the elite men's team. We've had some situations like this as well. Do you have any suggestions for the viewers at home as to how a team could defend Australia like this?
Always have the last man back prepared for that breakout. Yes, you want to commit to that goal, but you also want to commit to having your defense there. So it doesn't matter where you are in the pool, strong swimmers can swim that in 12 seconds or less.
Good point. Good point. Looks like Australia's called the timeout here, so there's going to be a minute timeout. Yeah, so having that defense back there is maybe something Canada should look at. Maybe in this timeout they can discuss that. Watching that last man back for safety.
Yeah, just not have those assignment breakdowns, because that's a simple fix. And right now this game would maybe still be 0-0.
Absolutely. With the experience in this water, you can definitely see both sides talking about what they need to do to adjust their play slightly to overcome the difficulties they've had in this game. Australia with a 2-0 lead right now, but it's still anyone's game as we've got quite a bit of time left in this first half and then a whole second half to play still as well.
Yeah, other than 2 breakaways, I think this game's been relatively even in playing both zones. And we'll see what we have here in the last half of the first half.
Yeah, 5 seconds left in this timeout. Here we go for a big face-off. And Canada wins again. They've been winning those face-offs by a couple meters, and I think that's quite the advantage. Look at them going with that pizza play, as you said earlier, Caleb.
Yeah. It's interesting that Australia's not contesting the face-off. It seems like they lose 5 meters off every face-off.
Yeah, and Canada again.
Oh my goodness. 2-on-1, no! What that Canadian player should have done is he should have kicked and then shot at the last second. Absolutely. When you shoot from the distance, it gives the defender more of a time to react to the shot. So one thing actually Jason Measy has taught me while I was spending some time in Margaret River was you wait, you kick into the goal, and then when you're at that last second at the closest zone, then you shoot. Then it gets less time for the defender to adjust. So we got a call here.
Good advice there, Caleb. Jason Measy is number 5 on the Australian men's team. As Caleb said, both him and I had been down in Australia in 2011 to play in their nationals, and we picked up a couple tricks from these masters down here in the water. Looks like the advantage is now for Australia, though. Going up the right side of their pool. Let's see if they do a swing play off this advantage here again.
You can see the Canadians are all bunched up there on the one side. They don't do a swing play, but that opportunity was there to do one.
Absolutely. Oh, and here it is.
We have
another
swing.
Big swing, big flick. Oh, and there's a call on the play, it looks like. We got a Bargin call.
Bargin call, Canada's advantage.
Canada's advantage. So, as the refs make calls here for viewers at home, they sometimes do a delay they hold the play and let it play on for the advantage. So if Canada seemed to get the puck back there, they would have let the play go through and Canada could drive to the goal. But once Australia did their swing, they obviously had control of the puck, and so that's when the refs decided to make the call there and give the puck back to Canada.
Yeah, good point, Jordan. That's why that puck is way back on that other side, even though the play was stopped on this side of the wall.
Absolutely. And here's the drive from Canada again. They've got some really strong drives. Let's see if they can keep their guys down this time enough to overcome that Aussie defense.
Looks familiar, though. The Australians were able to put up a strong defense.
Yeah.
Keep it out.
Canada seems to have some numbers down a little bit more. Let's see if they can break through with that.
There we go. What a swim. Oh, big goal for Canada. They needed that.
Oh, wow.
Here calling no goal. No goal. Wow. Tough break. The Canadians needed that one.
An emotion-filled game here as you can hear the screams and shouts going from the fans. We got Australia with the advantage in the center of their net. Canada's going to hopefully fight through this and put that puck back in the net so they can change the momentum of this game. They seem to have Australia held in their end. They just need to finish one more time like they did right there. All right, Australia with the puck. And Canada is
getting it away. Here we go. We got a 2-1-1 situation up the wall.
And they're driving into the corner. They can take the corner. There you go. But they might have rushed it a little bit too much as Australia's team seems to take the
Australia's breaking it out now.
Yeah.
Nice job by number 2, Shane.
And there's Jason Mazies, our buddy from Australia, fighting for that puck.
Yeah, he looks like a wombat down there, just full of muscle, not a lot of reach, but the man holds the puck well.
Yeah, he's got lots of endurance, lots of power, that's for sure. Oh, and the Aussie breaking it off.
Oh my goodness, what a strong play. I think that was number 7, Ryan Heckelberg.
Good work, Ryan. That lateral movement from the Aussies really seems to be one of their biggest strengths. Hey, Caleb.
Yeah, all right, the Canes on the breakaway. Here we go. Let's see if we can make something with it. Does a 90-degree. That is number 9. Sebastian Fardolo. He's my roommate at the last Worlds at Stellenbosch. All right, Martin gives it the Australians. Giveaway.
Or Jack O.
All right, here we go. We got a 2-on-1 situation. Sebastian down there. Very strong player. He's a firefighter.
Oh, swim.
Let's watch him fight on the wall there.
Big, strong swim to the net. No, they can't.
All right.
They just don't have the numbers down when they need to finish that drive to the net there, Caleb.
Interesting. You see the Australian holding on to the wall there. That should be a call generally.
Oh, and you might be right. It looks like the ref saw that as well.
Yep, that's a call for the Canadian, advantage for the Canadians. So you can't use any part of the pool for an advantage to yourself. So he was holding onto the barrier and using it to kind of give himself momentum and push there.
Absolutely. That's definitely an advantage in the water. So the refs keep an eye on the grabbing of the barrier there. Looks like they've got an advantage puck to Canada, but Australia's called the timeout. Oh, no, Canada.
Canada called the timeout, so they're going to look to regroup, get the numbers down, and get a goal in with 1 minute to go in this first half.
Absolutely. So, Caleb, as we are from Canada, this is in our local club pool. What do you think of the facilities here for Quebec?
I think this is one of the best facilities in the world. The bottom is fast. The tiles are beautiful and glossy. The depth, it's deep. It's definitely a fitness game, and it's just an amazing facility. And what the viewers can't see right now, in addition to the 2 courts, we actually have another 50-meter pool through another set of doors for the players to warm down in. So it's a pretty amazing facility here.
Yeah, absolutely. And nice glossy tiles, like you say, for a fast game. You can see the fast game going on here between Australia and Canada. So much so that they're taking these timeouts to really regroup and slow down the game so they can assess what's going on and what they need to do to change it around. Looks like Martin Tanguay just got a warning for obstruction there from the referee in the top left corner of the screen there.
All right. Referees are set up, lines being made, and we'll see what can happen here. All right, the Canadians have all their bodies on the bottom. The Australian has all their bodies on the bottom. We have 12 players, and they're going to go for it. Australia is able to push that advantage puck to the corner. They're probably going to look to hold it here, not do too much. Canada's going to look to fight and bring it to the goal. Yep. See what happens here. Here we go. We got a little breakout.
Half. What are we going to do here, Canada? They're trying
there
to
we go. Oh my goodness, this could be a goal for Australia.
How 15 seconds.
That is Ryan Heckelberg again. He is having one heck of a game. And I don't think we're going to be able to score on this. Not enough time on the clock, but you can see how Australia is dangerous in any part of the pool.
And there's the half. Well, that was a great first half, Caleb. Lots of back and forth, lots of equal hockey, and Australia just seemed to come up with a couple more goals out of it than Canada did.
You can see that experience and patience on that squad. They just wait for the moment, they pick it, and they go on a break. Both goals were an outcome of play in their defensive end, and they're dangerous anywhere in the pool.
Yeah, it's just a battle of the Goliaths here, I'd say.
Absolutely.
Skill and strength on both sides. We'll see if this half changes for one team or the other, if one runs away with it or if one can come back. I'm just definitely excited to see what happens here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a great game of underwater hockey here between the host nation and the great underwater hockey nation of Australia. So we got 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in Quebec City. Outside, the weather's hot. It's about 32 degrees. Humidity is high. It's definitely summertime here in Quebec City.
Absolutely. Wouldn't want to be here any other time. You know that thing called winter they have in Canada? I don't know. That's pretty cold. Probably the other countries, I'm sure.
It's pretty cold there, bud.
Happy that they can wear shorts and a t-shirt rather than the old parka.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah. Quebec's actually famous for their winter carnival. They have several winter activities. You can skate on the river.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What else they got? I think they got some poutine over here.
Oh, they got some poutine for sure.
Yeah, maybe some maple syrup.
Oh yeah, you betcha, bud. And yeah, Canada's wonderful. Quebec City's a wonderful place to visit, both summer and winter.
Yeah.
And I think the teams are really enjoying being here in the summertime. Most teams can find themselves going to the multiple tourist attractions when they're not at the pool.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of countries posting things about going to the Mont Morrissey waterfalls and checking out Old Quebec. Definitely getting some smoked meat sandwiches.
Yep. Yeah, Old Quebec is, I believe it's over 350 years old. It's the oldest city in Canada.
Really, that's a fascinating fact you have there.
And the only walled city in North America.
Incredible.
All right, we got 50 seconds to go here. We're going to get that second half underway pretty quick.
You got any comments here?
Yeah, we got
Guylaine, Pilduc, go Canada, go JS. Jean Sebastien getting a shout out there. And nice work, lads, from Andika. Maybe lads, that sounds like it's from Australia there.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of Australian slang we see there.
Got international viewers from around the world here checking in.
Oh, we got Adam Yosh, former Canadian men's elite player.
Adam, checking out the game. Yeah, everyone, feel free to post your comments during this live match, and we'll respond as best we can.
Yeah, anything you want us to talk about?
Yeah, absolutely. We can share anything we have knowledge about this game, but obviously more knowledge is down in the water right there right now.
Yeah, a lot of experience. Here we go. The second half is underway.
Big first strike again from Canada. Look at that 5-meter lead on that face-off.
Every face-off, Australia just doesn't seem like they want to contest those face-offs.
And again with the pizza play,
Oh, strong.
Here we go. They almost made it through on that one.
Yeah, looks like it.
Australia again, just with that strong defense. Let's see if Canada can make a move here.
There we go. They're going to push off the wall.
Big flick from Martin Tanguay. And a call. Looks like the ref is signaling obstruction on Canada, so that'll be an advantage for Australia there.
There we go. Yeah, Canadians got to look to put that puck in the corner and then work it out and do a swing play out, because right now they're fighting for just the corner of the goal, which is only about 4 inches wide. It's much easier to attack the goal from the middle where you have all that space to maneuver around.
Yeah, absolutely. Australia starting with puck here. And Canada, good dive by JS there. Good dive, JS. Getting in there. Australia fighting it around. Going for that swing play again, Caleb. Again, just with that strength. Look how many guys they have swinging the puck.
There we go.
Oh,
they're not afraid to play in the middle of the pool. There we go.
And they change the direction. But Canada comes wow. Going up the center themselves.
There we go. We got a 2-on-1. Let's see if you can see his teammate.
Big flick up. Number 7, John Harlan. Johnny H. Good number. Number 7 there. Unfortunately, couldn't keep that puck going up the good way for Canada, but lots of center play going on.
There we go. We got another call.
Looks like obstruction. Oh, no.
Looks like we may have a penalty. Oh, no, we have a warning call.
Warning. Equal puck. So for the viewers at home, we got an equal puck, which means both teams are above the puck, and when the buzzer goes, they race down. First team to get the puck obviously gets possession, and then they take it from there. There we go.
Canada wins that cleanly. They're going back to the wall this zone. There we go. Breaking up the left wall. Sebastian Cardello with the puck. Busted into the goal.
Oh, big knockdown by Mazies.
Wow.
Strong knockdown. That Wombat.
Wombat. Don't try to shoot that through that man.
Yeah.
He has hands like a ninja.
Magician.
Yeah. I once saw him catch flies on the air with chopsticks.
With chopsticks, yes.
I heard he did that once. The man's hand-eye is impeccable.
Incredible. And look at this break-off again from Australians. But Canada, I see they've got more defense down this time.
There we go. They're going to stop the breakaway.
Let's see if they can turn it around themselves.
Yeah, good little fight.
Simone, two players. Push. And another Simone there. Simone Gack on the puck. But the Aussies just dominate the control of that puck until the Canadians can now bring it to the wall.
There we go. Game is slowing down a bit. You can see there's less bodies on the bottom. You can see they're getting a little bit tired. I don't know if that's age coming through or not having chances to the sub here in the last minute or two. But here we go. We got a break up by the Canadians on the right wall.
Looks like they were thinking about the beers for a second, and now it's kicked back in. They're playing underwater hockey, Caleb. They're going for that big drive down the wall.
Big drive down the wall, yeah.
Canada here, another strength going to the net.
There we go. The Australians able to stop it, bring it to the corner.
Yeah, they just need some more numbers down there. Every time the Aussies have 2, Canada only has 1.
Yeah. Then you get more bodies in the bottom, capitalize on that fact, and make a push to the goal.
Here we go. We got 3 Canadians driving in the net.
There we go. Australia is able to stop that, bring it out again.
Unfortunately, yeah, for Canada, unfortunately, they managed to stop it. Here we go. Another 3 Aussies down on 1 Canadian. They're never going to put the puck in the net that way.
No, not at this rate. No, they got to swing it to the open zone where they have more room to swim around. Here we go. Aussies on another breakaway. You've seen this.
Oh, smoke. Yeah, great pick. Now drive it up. And Canada making it through. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Push it in. Oh, Dave. Good try, Dave. Aussies with the dangerous sub when the puck's in their end. Two of them.
2 players. So now it's 6-on-4 right now.
Let's hope it pays off for them. Yeah. That could be potentially dangerous for the Canadians to make a drive there.
Interesting move there with the sub.
Luckily, one of the Aussies has a long enough breath hold to stay down for this whole half on his own.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that was experience right there, experience move, or just being so tired with that play being on the far wall right now.
Yeah. Looks like Canada's doing a great job of holding it in the corner, though. What they need to do, I think, is they need to just hold that in the corner enough to tire out these Aussies. As, again, we said they can't sub. If they can hold that in there, Caleb, I think they might be able to make a break for the net. But
yeah, here we go. The Aussies are doing that traditional swing play. It looked to be like a stick infringement there, but they're able to play through. Oh, we have a call.
You're right, Caleb. That was definitely stick infringement.
So for the viewers at home, they have to make contact with the puck, and on that play there, he made contact with the stick. So that is a stick infringement and a warning against Canada. So any future stick infringements should be a penalty now.
It's really impressive that they managed to see that from a left-handed player. Usually I find lefties get away with a lot of things. Hey, Caleb.
Yeah, those guys are sneaky. Yeah, they always catch me. You know, you're predicting that right-handed move, and boom, the lefty comes in. All right, Jason Measy with the puck.
Oh, it doesn't go for the big flick. Instead goes for the dummy move.
Yeah, just uses those wheels he's got. Turns on the jets, goes up the center. Canada has the puck now.
And he's staying down. Look at the breath hold of DeMazy's right there. Wow. Incredible, that man.
I heard that he often spends his afternoons paddling up the Margaret River on his paddleboard. It's one of his favorite activities.
Yeah, I heard he can paddle the whole river while holding his breath.
Yeah.
That's how he does his training back home.
Yeah, and he
big drive from Canada.
They can capitalize.
Got the bodies down.
Oh, my goodness. So they can put it in. A big scrum at the net. We got a ref making the call here. What's it going to be?
It's going to be a penalty against Australia. Penalty shot. Yes, it is.
Oh, penalty shot.
Loving against Australia.
This is one of the most exciting times in underwater hockey right now is a penalty shot. So we'll have 2 Canadians against 1 Australian defender.
So Caleb, what happens in the penalty shot here? What do they get to do?
So they get the puck 3 meters from the goal. Right. 2 Canadians are going to try to put that puck in against 1 Australian defender.
Wow. 1 Australian defender against 2 Canadians. So that sounds like he doesn't have much of a chance.
Anything can happen in this game. It's underwater hockey.
You never know, right?
All right, we got our Canadians lined up there. We have number 9, Sebastian Fodreau,
and number 5, Martin Tanguay taking against lefty Reese Crawford from Australia.
Boom! That's a nice clean goal. See what they call. That's a goal. Without a doubt.
Canada.
Good job, Canada.
All right.
They needed that, though.
There they are, getting on the scoreboard. All right, Adam Yokes and Steve Cars, thanks for the shout-outs. Yeah, trying to do our best here on the commentary. Certain goal, yes, absolutely, Steve Cars. Look at that. All right, 2-1 for Australia against Canada. Let's see what they've got. They got 9 minutes left in this game. It's still anyone's game, Caleb.
It's anybody's game, absolutely. All right, let's see if again, Australia does not like to contest those face-offs.
I question if they even want to go win the puck, Caleb. It seems like they just care about...
Is it strategy? Are they trying to conserve energy?
Yeah, I think they might be. They're sort of thinking about the beers and sort of thinking maybe we'll just let them get the puck and then we'll push them the way they want them to go.
Yeah. All right, Canada with a great face-off, puts it up the left wall. Australia's able to defend it.
I really appreciate Australia's ability to stay down as a forward and do that back check. Like Gareth right there, he just picked that puck up so easily, back checking off the Canadian forward.
Yep. Gareth one time took us free diving. We found out Gareth has an anthill living in his truck.
He certainly did.
Yeah, so he was climbing up his gear shifter, a whole anthill in his vehicle.
Gareth's a doctor back home though, so it's really great for those Masters, man. They have a doctor on site. If anyone has any injuries like yourself, Caleb, you got a couple stitches there from the practice games.
I had to witness the first 2 games of this tournament due to a couple stitches in my arm. All right, we got another call here. Oh, no,
that was the other court. So sometimes the players have this. Oh, here we go. Jason
Measy. Look at that. Looking athletic.
What's he going to do with it?
Flipping on the jet.
Good job. A little flick to the teammate there. I thought he was going to go all the way to the goal with his
do you see him here on the Jets? He's going hard blue line to blue line with that.
Blue line to blue line, indeed.
That is a hockey joke for you guys down in Australia.
Yeah, ice hockey that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, up here in Canada we play ice hockey, so this water is frozen instead of liquid. But let's get back to the game here. Australia, look at that swing play. Classic
Phenomenal
Australian
swing play.
style. Hey, Caleb.
Yeah. Looks like that could be another stick infringement call too. Looks like he made contact. No call though. All right, Canadians have the puck in the center.
Here we go again with another good drive by Canada, but unfortunately no defensive support. Look at that. There's a call there from the ref saying stick infringement, Canada's advantage.
Canada's advantage.
Center of the pool. This is dangerous territory for Australia. Well, dangerous territory for Canada.
Generally dangerous territory, but we've seen in this game time and time again, the Australians able to break it out. So it's not going to be in the center, but still, it's going to be in Australia's defensive zone.
And yeah, it looks like it's still Canada's puck. They're going to drive this left side. Hopefully they can put it in the corner again like they did before and then take it from there. Pat with a big flick up to number 6 there, JS. And they're driving it to the corner as expected. Look at the gloving there from the Australians. See if the refs caught that, Caleb. And it looks like they did. We got a ref signaling here. Signaling gloving. Oh, but he's saying against Canada instead of for Canada. That's interesting. Maybe the ref saw something that we couldn't see from the camera angle here. All right. 6 minutes to go in this half.
All right, we got a timeout called by Australia. All right, we'll take a minute break.
Well, Caleb, this is definitely an interesting match. I am so happy to be here commentating against this game. Like, it's just going back and forth, left, right, center, everywhere.
Just the experience in that pool right now.
It's just incredible. I wish we could just gain just a little smidgen of experience that these guys have so we can implement that in our own games, don't you think?
Yeah. Truly some of the greats of underwater hockey in that pool right now. So right now we have Michel Langlois. He's filling in, well, he's one of the coaches for the Canadian Masters along with player coach Martin Tanguay. He's got a lot of experience. He's part of that 1988 World's Gold Medal team for Canada. Canada's only gold medal at the elite level.
Yeah, I don't know if it was 98, but it was definitely
I said 88.
Oh, 88, yeah. Okay, it might have been something like that. But yeah, definitely you can see the passion in his face there when he talks to the boys. And that's something you don't get always on a team, and you can love to see that. Just controlled passion.
Yeah, just truly a great motivator.
Absolutely. Let's see what they got here now that the timeout's over. Oh, big up by Australia on the right side. A little drop curl. And another drive up the wall there from the Australian Gareth, number 8. Our buddy Gareth.
All right, we have another call.
Refs are signaling. Looks like gloving. Going to be an advantage for Canada here. Look at the discipline and focus. Everyone's just looking at the centerman of the Canadian there, Sebastien Falardeau. He's signaling to his team next play he wants to do. Again, Caleb, this is a unique sport where you're not able to talk to your teammates as you're swimming the puck there. So
no, it's all about body language and these different forms of communication.
Yeah, that set play seemed to work decently well for the Canadians.
Yeah, good defense by Gareth though on that.
Yeah, definitely. And you got Macy's over there waiting for the puck to drop. And getting a little battle there. There we go. Everyone's sticking their shoulder
heavyweight going out there on the wall.
Big moves, and the refs seem to not like something going on there. It looks like a stick infringement call.
And I think the Canadians are actually getting lucky on this because they were warned about that previously, so it should be a 1 minute penalty, but it looks like...
That's right, Caleb. Thanks for the reminder. So yeah, if they did get a warning for the stick infringement, anytime a ref gives a warning, the next time that they are called for that penalty, they should be thrown out for 1 minute. So the Canadians definitely got lucky there on that one.
All right, so the Australians move the puck across the other wall. Canadians stop it.
Oh, 2 lefties going at it, and the Aussie comes out with win there. Oh, good tackle from the Aussie forward. And the drive goes over to the wall, luckily for the Canadians. They're able to control that puck. And
something we haven't seen too much, though, is actually play in the Canadian defensive zone. So far, the majority of the game has been played in Australia's zone, even though the score doesn't reflect that.
That's a good point, Caleb. I wonder if that's partly the Aussie style. Maybe they like to keep the team a little not worried as it's in their zone, and then they just decide to break out in that moment and go straight for the net from their own end.
Yeah, I know. I certainly like playing in my offensive zone more, but as we can see, Australia's dangerous anywhere in the pool.
The Aussie driving there with support.
Yeah, a bunch of Canadian fresh legs in there. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. What a knockdown.
If only he was able to drive it. And it looks like a stick infringement from the Canadians, so the refs are calling advantage for Australia.
I think that was a stick infringement for the Canadians, though.
I don't see how that was a stick infringement myself either, but you know, maybe the ref just thought that knockdown was so incredible he deserved to get the puck again.
Yeah, right? That's why we're players, not refs.
All right, here we go. Australia with the drive, and Canada showing their defense now. It's nice to see the
Wow, look at that great individual move by the Australian player.
Definitely. They didn't have the numbers down, though, so Canada was pretty easy to defend that and push that over the wall.
They are running out of time, though. We are down to 2 minutes 50 seconds. Canadians are making a break up the wall now, though.
We got a drive. We got 2 Canadians together as well on Jason Mazies. Is he able to stop them? Oh, good switch of direction by the Canadian.
And these are pivotal moments. This is where it comes down to fitness.
Absolutely.
And this comes down to how many lengths you swim in the off-season, not how many beers you drink. Yeah. This is coming down to just determination, raw, and will.
All the training you did in the dark of the morning now gets shown in the light of the games.
Yeah, was doing those 5 a.m. swims.
Yeah. I know Martin Tange, he was showing off. He was doing some swimming in the lake, and here we go. It's proven here with another good swim by the Canadians. Oh, he's still kicking his feet, John Harland. Is he going to take it all the way? John is known for his ultimate curls and then a big flick. Oh,
defended by the Australian.
The Australian is able to shut that down again. So Matt jumps up in there, gets the puck.
So this is going to be a fight here at the end here, folks.
This is an incredible match to watch. Pat breaking it out off the wall.
Goes down to the corner. They're going to try to regroup and have a numbered attack here. Australians looking very comfortable right now. You can see that offside forward just sitting there waiting for his chance to go for a breakout.
Absolutely, and as you said, Caleb, he just about broke out there for the swing play. Might have proved more useful for him rather than doing the safe play over to the wall.
The Canadians don't seem to have that one last man back right now. They seem very bunched.
Yeah, they're going all or nothing. They might as well get the goal and win or take a 3-1 loss, right? All right, where's the drive, Pat? Kick your feet.
1 minute, 20 seconds left. Canada has to do something with it now.
Exciting times
here. Here we go, little scrum, and it looks like it's brought cleanly to the corner again. 1 minute and 10 seconds.
All right, nobody's down for the Aussies, so there was a moment there for Canada to drive it in.
And you can hear outside the pool, the crowd's going crazy.
2 Aussies down, 1 Canadian.
Under a minute to play here left.
We got a call away from a ref. It's going to be
stick infringement against Canada.
Stick infringement.
And they are forgetting that Canada was warned already, so they should have a penalty. But looks like six aside will still stay in the water. We have a timeout for the Canadians, I think was just called. Yep, it's timeout for Canada.
Timeout? Yep. Yeah, good call, kid. Timeout.
Yeah, so the Canadians are going to look to develop a play. I could see them doing a pizza-style play here. 6 bodies driving for the goal.
Pizza and beer after the game, so pizza play to finish it. Sounds pretty good to me, Caleb.
Absolutely.
No, these guys are top-notch athletes. I see them training.
These are phenomenal world-class athletes, yeah. They might have a duels after the game, but they're
smashing O-duels. And for those back home, we have O-duels in Western Canada. Those are the non-alcoholic beers that we take while training.
Yeah, so not very often. Still be one of the boys, but you can still be a top-notch world-class athlete.
Yeah, it's kind of like drinking liquid bread, but it's great for the body.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, timeout's coming to an end here. We got 7 seconds left on it. And it looks like advantage for Australia with Jason Mazies taking the puck here. Is he going to go for the swing? Nope. Fake to the swing and then drive up the wall.
Just a safe play on that one.
Smart, safe hockey. When you're only up by a goal, you got to play safe. You can't do any risky moves because Canada would definitely take it to you.
This is tough for Canada. It's on the wall.
And scrum on the wall. Looks like that's Australia's technique. They're not going to swing it here. They're not going to do anything crazy. They just want to keep the puck contained, use the wall as the 7th defenseman.
Yeah, it looks like we got a call. I think this ref closest to us was making a call.
Oh, barging against Canada. Looks like
this is tough. I don't know if Canada will have time now. 24 seconds left to go.
Steve Carr is master's trained with beer.
I guess times have changed now. These are world-class athletes, Steve. All right, here we go. Australia's advantage. They are breaking it up the left side. And not enough time for Canada, I don't think.
We got 20 seconds left here. Everyone's got hope back home, Caleb. I do too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, and they got the puck in the
there we go. We got to swim.
JS Simon Gag. Simon, you got to kick your feet. 14 seconds left. They got to do a big swim here, Caleb, if they want to put the puck in the net. Call with 9 seconds. Another call, eh? Oh, and they call game arm. Game time was off. Looks like that's time for the game. And good hard fought battle. What a phenomenal Lions. Yeah, absolutely. Australia and Canada, 2-1 Australia. That's going to be a match to watch again in the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, those teams will most likely find each other again in the playoffs. And just a lot of experience in that pool. Very close match. Australia was able to beat them, though, just on those 2 breakouts from their defensive zone, those 2 breakaways.
Yeah, I think, Caleb, let's go hit an on-deck interview with a couple of players there, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Stand by one for an on-deck interview.
Viewers, we'll be back in a second with a couple interviews.
All right.
Okay, looks like we got John Harlan coming up here from the Canadian.
Yeah, number 7 in the pool, number 1 in our hearts, John Harlan. All right, come on over here, John. We're gonna.
I gotta say, I love that number, buddy.
Well, it's
solid
not bad.
number.
It's a good second choice. I guess if you want an English interview, I'm your guy.
All right, so we're gonna talk about the game here. You guys had a lot of time in their offensive zone, their offensive zone.
Yeah. I noticed.
Yeah. So what happened, and why couldn't you put the puck in?
Well, I guess they're better than us. No, that's probably no. They have a beautiful system. They have a beautiful setup. No matter how much we think we got a breakaway, they still got a guy waiting to swing it around, bring it across. It's a really fun style to play against. But it's a fun way to lose, but it's still a way to lose. So the Aussies have been that way since I started playing, and it's always a fun game, even when they beat you.
Mm-hmm. They had a lot of swing plays. Did you guys talk about that before the game? What you do to combat those swing plays?
Yeah, we tried to get the forwards across there. The trouble is they turn so fast, they move backwards so fast that you almost need to have a forward set way out of position just in case they swing, which leaves that big channel open. So it's a tough line to ride, to be involved in the play, but also be in position to stop their second pass or their swing. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Definitely a dangerous team anywhere in the pool. A lot of experience too. We were mentioning how both teams are very experienced teams, and it just showed in that game. Just which team wanted it, which team had it. Oh, got a little after game spray there. But John Harlan, thank you for the interview. And
thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. It's been fun. Can't wait to hear the commentary.
Absolutely. All right, Jordan, any end of the game comments there?
I thought we were going to get an Aussie over here to interview, but it looks like he's not showing up. So thank you, viewers, for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.